Welcome back, you guys, to another figure haul video. Let's get into our first ones, which is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, I had to get these because they were going for a really good deal, and I know what they go for, especially the green and the white Ranger, but I got these all in one lot on eBay, and I was very, very fortunate to get these for the deal I got them for. I'm extremely happy to have these. They'll go perfect with the Ghostbusters and the Ninja Turtles and any other childhood gang of fun awesomeness from my childhood. I got these for my kid, my son, because he loves the Power Rangers, but only this version, which is, the classic, the original, the OGs. And very, very, very happy to have these. So if you guys want to see a review on these, just let me know. I do want to say rest in peace to Lord Zed, the guy who did his voice recently passed. I think it was this past weekend or this past week, but anyway, rest in peace to him, and my condolences to his family. Not like they're gonna watch this video, but it's just the incentive of the rest in peace. Also, rest in peace to the Yellow Ranger. And there's a story I want to tell you guys real quick. When I was a kid, after the Ninja Turtle wave of the early 90s, the Power Rangers came along, and they were probably the biggest thing in the early 90s at that time. I mean, they were what Fortnite is now, if that makes any sense. And my brother and I were at my dad's house, and my dad and my grandpa ended up going to a boat show. Little did we know that we were going with them. We didn't know, nobody knew, not even my dad knew, that Trini was going to be signing autographs at the boat show in Atlanta, Georgia. And me and Cody, my brother, shout out to you, were just along for the ride. And I mean, we were just going around. It was a boat show. My grandpa was going there to look at pontoon boats and whatnot, and so we were there for like an hour and a half. And I just remember my brother and I were just kind of getting bored because we were kids. And then all of a sudden we heard somebody say over the intercom that come meet the Yellow Ranger, and we pretty much booked it to the little expo center to where she was signing autographs, and we ended up meeting the Yellow Ranger, which she unfortunately passed away in a car accident not too terribly long ago. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, so she was very sweet, very nice, and it's just a cool memory I have from when I was a kid, and I'll always remember that I met the Yellow Ranger. So yeah, so here's the Power Rangers, and they're all in decent shape. I love the consistency of this plastic. I don't know if anybody knows what I mean by that, but I'll tell you what I mean. I'll give you an example. I like bananas. I just don't. I like the way bananas taste, but I hate the consistency, meaning I hate the texture. I hate the way they feel, so I don't eat them. But that's what I mean by this. It's a very sturdy plastic. I don't think it would be... None of these are loose. They're just... The articulation is amazing. I mean, they're articulated in pretty much every part of the body. So these are awesome to have. I'm not going to be picking up the newer Power Rangers. I think I don't know if it's Hasbro that picked up the licensing, because I know Bandai, I don't think Bandai has the license for them anymore. But I won't be picking those up because these are good enough for me, and they're good enough for my kid, and they go perfectly with the Ghostbusters and the Ninja Turtles. So yeah, cheers to childhood. Let's move along. Now, I know you guys saw these last week, and I love these. I think they go perfectly in the collection. So can't have Ghostbusters without a ghost. And why not get the most important ghost, in my opinion, besides maybe Stay Puft, um, than Slimer? Had to get Slimer. Now, I do have the other piece to this right here, but it just kind of topples over. So I don't really know how to display them. So I might just attach a string to this and just leave them. Shoot, might just leave them hanging because I might attach a string to all of them because none of them want to stand. But then again, I have a makeshift setup. Okay. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright. I attached the other, see, look at it. It's so sketch. If I let it go, it's just gonna go boom. Unless I'm not doing it right, which is probably the case. So let's just take the stand out and look at the figure. Figure is awesome. I think this is the perfect Slimer figure besides the NECA one. The only thing I don't like is the arms. The arms look like he's been working out somewhere big time. They're just too bulky, and there's not really a way to fix that, but there is a way to fix the face. So what you want to do is unpeg this from that, and he comes with two alternate faces you can put on there, which you just put this little peg into there, right there. There's the other one. And I like this one because it's iconic, but the first one that I had in is probably the one I'll be displaying him with. But yeah, looks really cool, really awesome figure. It's just really heavy, and you have to put the stand down a little bit because it's too long. It's awkward. So yeah, but there's Slimer. Moving right along. Alright, so next up we have a show that my wife and I recently just started watching, and it is amazing. I love this show, and I don't understand why more people don't watch it. I don't really hear too many people talking about it as much as I should because it's amazing. And but yeah, anyway, I got the Preacher figure from NECA, and the reason why is because he's gonna go perfect with the action figure short film I'm gonna end up making. You're gonna be seeing, well, you're not gonna be seeing me for a while because I'm gonna be making a movie with my action figures. So there's going to be some stop motion in it, and he's going to be one of the heroes in the actual story. So yeah, I had to get him, and if I find a Cassidy figure for a decent price, I'll probably end up picking him up too, and they all fall down. So we'll just keep him like that. He comes with his little jar thing that his soul goes in. The top just flew off, but you get the picture. Comes with a beer bottle. I don't know if you can see that. And this is really cool. He comes with a beer mug with beer in it, and the if this will focus, the foam inside of the cup is cotton, which it looks like it's beer foam. I thought that was awesome. So yeah, there's Preacher. And hopefully I'll be able to find a Cassidy because I love Cassidy in that show. So if anybody hasn't seen Preacher, I recommend it highly. Next. Alright, up next we have another figure to add to the collection, to the NECA collection. And I've never seen this version of the franchise just because I've heard it was incredibly stupid. I've seen clips, But my son is starting to get into NECA figures and UFC figures, but this is about NECA. So he's been playing with all of my horror figures, and I told him, I was like, "What do you want? Do you want me to get you one?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Which one do you want?" I was like, "I want Jason." I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, which one do you want?" He was like, "What's the newest one?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Because I've told him all the other Jason figures that I have. I told him that they're from my generation." And he was like, "I want one from my generation, the one I grew up on." And I was like, "Well, you haven't grown up on it because you've never seen it." So he picked it out and he wanted this one, so I got it for him. And it's pretty decent. I don't like the all-around design of this version of Jason. I think it's just kind of cringy, and but he likes it. So and that's not a knock on NECA either. I just don't like the design of this Jason. I don't like the fact that he has really long blonde stringy hair just coming out everywhere. It's just, I'm not cool with that. I'm a OG Friday the 13th fan, which, by the way, this past Friday was the 13th, so happy belated. And there's his homeschooled face. As you can see, he has that Forrest Whitaker eye going on again. And he came with this head as well, which I would probably, if this figure was mine, I would put this on him just because it looks cooler. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like with that. Just pop that off. And if it's not going to be difficult, which it probably is, yeah, it's going to be difficult. Alright, I got it as best as I can possibly do it. But yeah, I would probably display him like this if I could. I mean, if it was mine. Yeah, I just think that's a cool look. And a quick comparison, we'll do the Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason comparison, because they kind of have a similar mask going on with the burlap sack. Love this. And my kid likes this and I don't. Moving right along. Wait, let's see. I wonder if, I know you guys saw the review of the Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees. I wonder if I could switch these boots with these, since they're kind of the same build. If you guys want to see that video, if you guys want to see a video on that, then let me know. So let's go to the last one for this review and this figure haul video, and it's a sneak peek for next week's. Okay, sneak peek for next week, beep beep, is the Mike figure from Stranger Things. And the reason I got this is because he's going to be one of the kids in the action figure film that I'm going to be making. Now, I hate this stand, so screw that. I'll just set that aside. But it's an awesome figure, and if you're a Pennywise fan or an It fan, it's great to scale up with any Pennywise figure. Yeah, so I got the rest of these guys coming next week. And did anybody see the new It Chapter 2 movie? If you did, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. If you haven't read the book, that's pretty much what it was based on. There's a lot of things they left out I wish they would have put in, including his origin and the meaning behind the turtle. But yeah, we won't get into that. That's a whole new topic for a whole nother video. But yeah, so sneak peek for next week, and we'll see y'all later. I appreciate you guys checking this out. Talk to y'all. Peace.